Hello guys and welcome to another part of my tutorial 7 days to die, how to do everything. Today I'm going to tell you how you can install a dedicated server of 7 days to die. First of all, you need to open your browser and type in Steam-CMD at the Google search bar. Then you're going to this website here. So the first website, and then you scroll down a little and then you see download Steam CMD for Windows. Then you click this link here and download the program. As you can see, it's steamcmd.exe. I have prepared already something, so I have created one folder which is called steamcmd on my E drive. So there is going to be my installation of steamcmd. Just ignore the scripts for now, we're going to get to that later. So drag and drop it over here, or you can go and extract all, and then you give the destination over here, and he is going to extract it over there as well. Of course, he is now asking for replacing. Of course, usually this should not happen, but of course because it's already in there, so it's there. Should I really put it there? And yes, just say yes, and then everything's cool. So to open the steamcmd.zip, you need Windows 8.1 or the future version Windows 10. Or you need some extraction program, for example, 7-zip. This is why I have this the second thing already opened here. I'm well prepared today. I will of course give all the links that you need. So for example, steamcmd, 7-zip, and the other three into the description of the video. So if you're too lazy to type, I did the work already for you. So no problem. Yeah, then go to 7-zip and sorry. Then you need to download the 32-bit version or the 64-bit version of 7-zip, and of course go through the installation progress. If you don't know what kind of operating system, so 32-bit or 64-bit you have, you can open your desktop. Unfortunately, this doesn't work over at my end. And usually there is somewhere a computer symbol, and I'm pretty sure it is called computer as well, or PC or something like this. As I said, on my screen it doesn't show. So if it doesn't show on yours as well, hit Windows and then E, and then your folder or your computer was going to open. And on the left side you see this PC, right click, properties, and then you see system type over here, 64-bit operating system, 64-based processor. That means I can install the 64-bit instead of the 32-bit. If you're still not sure, or if you don't want to take a look at all, you can just install 32-bit, it will work in every case. So, yeah, back to the Steam CMD. So if you have downloaded this, scroll a little bit higher and then click on, as you can see already, it's highlighted because I have been, I have clicked on this already as well. Click on the creating a script thing. And now if you have no IT knowledge, this is like, yeah, weird. I'm not going to do the racist joke on Chinese people here. But yeah, it looks like Chinese. I'm sorry if one Asian guy is taking a look at this. But yeah, that's that's the phrase we European/Americans use. So yeah, no racism at all. So highlight this area here. You don't need this one here because these are just comments. As you can see, you may add comments starting with /. But yeah, I called my .txt file 7 days to die, so I know already what kind of script it is going to be. So copy this with Control-C or with right click and then click on copy. Go back to your Steam CMD, and yeah, as I said, I created a folder for the scripts. It is way easier because if you double click on Steam CMD, he is going to create a bunch of files and a bunch of folders. So it is just yeah, the readability or the to find it, especially if you have like 10 different servers. So one Arma server, one Live as Feudal server, one 7 Days to Die server. It just makes more sense to have a subfolder with the scripts in it itself. So yeah, I'm going to open this, and as you can see, I've already created it, and this is what I mean. It is already stated 7daystodie.txt, so I don't need these comments in the file itself. Yeah, double click, and as you can see, I have prepared it already. And I'm going to show you how it usually looks like. So shut down on failed command 1. Set to 0 if you're updating multiple servers at once. So you're just updating one server. So yeah, just set it to, or leave it at 1. No prompt for password. This is some servers, and 7 Days to Die, of course, as well, are sometimes needing a license. Unfortunately, I don't really understand it, but yeah, that's something that you might ask the developers. Why is that? And yeah, so in this case, we need to have a license, and if you say no prompt for password 1, then he is not going to ask you for the password of your login credentials. And if you change this to 0, then he is going to ask you for the password, so you don't need to put your password down in here. But as you can see, I have put down my account name as well as my temporary password. Before everyone is now going to Steam and try to hack my account, this is not my regular password, and this is not even a safe password. So don't even try. I mean, you can try, but yeah, it's not going to work anyway. So, yeah, login, then as I said, username. So my username is Frozen Virus. My password actually right now is Hydrox15, and of course you need to swap it to your login credential. Force installed here is, by the way, I forgotten something here, over here. So for servers which don't need a login, you can use, instead of login username password, you can use login anonymous. But as I said, for 7 Days to Die, we need the password and the username, so we can get rid of this here as well. The force installed here means that he is going to install it. Let me a second. So this ... means that he is going down one folder, so to my E hard drive, and then he is going to create or update the CSGO_DS folder. So in our case, we don't want to go down, we just want to have a 7 Days to Die folder in this Steam CMD folder. You can actually, even if your Steam CMD is on E and you want to install, for example, the server on D, then you can go for, let me change it, where is it? There we go. Then you can go for D double point, colon it is, so D colon, not the backslash, I don't know, how is this, what is this name actually, I don't, actually, or is it backslash? I don't really actually know, so you need to test it. If it's this slash or this slash, I don't really know. If you have space bars, so for example, if you're writing it like this here, if you have space bars in between, you need to quote the whole thing. So from the very first point over here to the last point. Otherwise, you will have some failures, or he is going to write it into install the server into folders that you might not expect him to do. So if you always want to go on the safe side, always quote it, even though you don't have a spacebar in there. But yeah, I know what I'm doing here, so I don't need the spacebars. 7 Days to Die. So he is going to, as I said, creating a 7 Days to Die folder in this folder here. So app update to 94420 means that he is going to update the application, which has the Steam ID of 294,420. How to figure that out? Of course, you can go to the interweb again, and then you click, to Google again, or you click just in the description. As I said, I give you the links, all the links that I'm using here right now. You can write down 7 Days to Die dedicated server app ID, or Live as Feudal dedicated server app ID, or I don't know, Starbound dedicated server app ID, and so on. You will most likely always have this website here, steamdb.info. And yeah, so if you click on it, so even if you see here already, the number is the same that I have over here, so it's 294420. Make sure that is actually definitely the right one, so click it and open the website of this. And if it says 7 Days to Die dedicated server, this is very important that dedicated server is stated here, then you can be sure that it is the right thing, because otherwise, let me go and change it a little bit. 7 Days to Die, and if you just leave this out here, you say look for the app ID, and you click instead of that, instead of the dedicated server, you click on this one here. You are going to download the game itself. Unfortunately, this will not work as a server then. So make sure that you have the dedicated server. I don't know if it works for this game, but usually it doesn't work. So, yeah, stated this already. So, start CMD for the very first time. He is going to run some update progress and stuff like this, as you can see here. Downloading, update, and extracting package, and blah blah, just ignore it. Just wait until over to the left side there is Steam, and then the greater than. If you have this, just type in quit, or you can actually use the red cross over here. There we go, and you see he has created some folders and stuff like this. The next step that you want to do is you need to tell the steamcmd.exe where your script is, and this is the easiest part. How to do it the easiest is if you just highlight the steamcmd.exe, drag and drop it to somewhere where there is nothing, and hold Alt, because then you're creating a link in steamcmd. Or the other stuff that you can actually do, create shortcut. So right click Steam CMD and create shortcut is working as well. So Steam CMD is not very good. So if you have like 20 different servers, you want to give it a name. So give the baby a name, and it is going to be 7 Days to Die update server. So now you probably wonder why he says update the server. I want to install it, you idiot. Yes, you are right, but you can actually, and this is the very, very nice thing about Steam CMD, with this thing here, you can install it, and if there are updates, you can update it with the same stuff. So you don't even need to write something else, or so you do. You just do it once, and you can update your server forever. And this will always work, as long as your script is programmed properly. So the next step, you need to tell this shortcut here where the script file is. And if you go back to Steam CMD, you can see creating a script. The first part, we have done this already, but we have skipped the second so far. So, run Steam CMD with a +run script option referring to the file you created previously. This is actually what I just said. So, then you need to copy this here, because they are going to use csgo_ds.txt, but we don't want to install Counter-Strike Source Global Offensive. We want to install 7 Days to Die, so we only need the first part of it. Control C or right click copy. Then go to your Steam CMD and right click properties. Don't do it with steamcmd.exe. Make sure that you are using your shortcut that you created previously. Then go to target, click it here. One spacebar, that is very important that this spacebar is here, otherwise you will screw your shortcut a little bit. So make sure that there is a spacebar in between. So then it says Steam CMD +run script, and we're missing something, because right now we need to tell the program where is the freaking script that we want to run. And this is done by, in this case, we're going to say scripts, because this is the folder. Then slash, because after a folder we want to tell him, and now there's the file. So first of all we're going to tell him, so the script slash means go into the folder scripts. And the script itself was, as far as I know, 7 days to die.txt. Let me go there. Yes, it is called 7 days to die.txt. And yeah, apply. And then now it should be able to run. So if you go back to Steam CMD and double click this one here, it should right now download your program. So in this case, 7 days to die.exe. And as you can probably see here already, if you go back to this one here, it already creates, where is it actually? Oh, force install dir. Oh, let me stop this. Stop. I did something wrong. Script 7 days to die. I don't want to have it there. I want to have it over here. Oh, I did not save this. That's why. Yes. Okay. Don't save this. So yeah, this is how the proper script looks like. That was a bit unfortunate this time. Sorry. So yeah, just force install dir 7 days to die, and now it should create a folder 7 days to die in here. So let's test it once more. A small oopsie over there, and now he should create a 7 days to die folder in here as soon as he starts it. Yes, there it is. You can see it already. So this will take a little while now. Actually, it's quite fast. So this is of course depending on your internet speed. Yeah, but I'm going to cut it here because there's going to be a second part of the video. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next part where we're going to start the server. Bye bye!